Hey babes, it's your girl Diamond. I'm back with another vid. Custom Pup Pit. First and foremost, I would like to say happy holidays from my family to yours. I know that I've been off of YouTube for a while now, but I'm actually going to get into why in this video since it's a life update. But let's just get right into it. Okay, I don't know what the title of this video is going to be yet, but it should probably be something along the lines of doing my hair with me plus life update, get ready with me. I don't really know yet, okay? But yeah, so now we're gonna take the hat off. I guess I can say that this was supposed to be a braid out that didn't really come out the way that we thought. So what do you do when that happens? You put a hat on. But yeah, it's freshly washed, I guess I can say. And then I like put it in braids, and then today when I went out, I just took them out. Like I said, put a hat on because we didn't have time to be dealing with the tresses at that moment. But right now, I'm actually just getting ready to do more videos. So I would say something very simple that doesn't take a lot of time. Almost dies, but okay. At first I was thinking maybe a slick back, but now that I'm like, you know, sitting down actually doing the video, I'm kind of like, yeah, no. So I'm probably just going to do a regular ponytail with like some nice edges, something of that sort. I'm just gonna get into it. I'm not really going to explain the hair because this isn't a hair tutorial. It's a life update while watching me do my hair. So yeah. Well, I guess I'll just start talking about myself and my life, I guess. Well, first and foremost, I would like to say that I think that being consistent on YouTube has been kind of hard for me this year because it's my last year of high school. Oh, and side note, if I'm not looking in the camera, I'm looking in the vanity mirror in front of me. So yeah, that's why. But back to what I was saying. Given that it's my senior year in high school, it's been kind of, you know, hard. I wouldn't say like the classes themselves, the academic part isn't the challenging part to me at this point. It's really just realizing that I'm growing up and that next year I'm going to like be an adult. Oh my God, what? And I would like be on my own and have to make all of these really big life-changing decisions that I'm already kind of starting to make right now. So just being a senior in general has really been stressful to me. I don't know about all of the other seniors out there, but for me, it has been putting me through the ringer. Your girl has been stressed. Trying not to be depressed, low-key. But yeah. Next topic I wanted to talk about was I have post-secondary plans. So if you don't know what post-secondary means, that just means life after high school. You know, if you're gonna go to college, if you're gonna do a trade, if you're gonna just go straight into the workforce, if you're gonna take a gap year, like there's just so many options, right? So I've been thinking about this for some time now. I would say since the end of my sophomore year, start of my junior year, really starting to get into the nitty-gritty of what does Diamond want to do, right? So for me, I always knew that I want to be a business owner eventually when I, you know, grow up. And I was thinking like, okay, there are a lot of successful business owners that have never actually been to college. So I started looking at that, and I'm like, okay, is college even worth it? Like, is it a scam? Should we actually be doing this? Like, is this the path that we want to take for my life? And not gonna lie, at first I would say, a little turned off from the whole idea of college in general, because like, your girl has been in school for what, 12 years now? My brain is tired, you know, like, I'm tired of the whole trying to make the grade, being stressed during finals week. It's just, I'm tired. And especially the type of school that I go to a selective enrollment, all honors classes school. Like, everything is just stressed. And then how our grading system works, we only get grades based off of the quizzes. So you can do all of that homework all you want, but if you don't pass that quiz, then that is what your grade is going to reflect. And even though at this point I've kind of gotten the hang of, you know, getting those good grades, despite the challenges that they continuously put me through, that doesn't mean that I'm not tired mentally. But you know, after some long nights deliberating, looking at YouTube videos, just researching in general, I went through a few options. You know, I started to think about, what if I did a gap year? What if I just take a year off and, you know, try to figure out really a concrete decision of what I want to do by the end of that year? But then I thought about it some more, and I'm like, okay, if I take a year off of school, I'm never going back. And that's just that, and that's just my hard truth of my reality. I thought about myself and the way that I know I am, and I know that if I stop going to school, then I will not go back, because I hate it there with a passion, to be honest. But at the same time, your girl does what she has to do. So I ruled that option out, and then I started to think about a trade. So what would that trade be was a very good question. Because I want to go into business management. I've always known that. So I didn't really find anything that interested me as far as a trade in business management. So then we circled back to the area of college. And I started to think like, okay, if I go to college, I don't want to just go for business management because I want to be a business owner, and then like after I graduate, I have this degree and I have no use for it. Because as we all know, there are so many people that go to college and choose these majors, and then at the end of their 4 years, they have their degree and they can't find not one single position in the major that they indulged in. And I'm just like, okay, that's not gonna happen to me. So we need to think about this, right? So they say that you should also go to college for whatever you're passionate in, so that it's something that comes, you know, more so easy to you, like second nature. And I don't know if you guys know, I probably never mentioned this on my channel, but I really, really love to dance, right? Like, love, like top, not even top 10, top 5 things to do. I just got distracted, but moral of the story, my favorite thing to do in the world is dance. And I'm like, okay, that would be so cool to go to college for dance. But then, you know, you have those self-doubts about there are so many just great dancers out there. Why would they choose me to be a part of their dance department, you know? So I was just, for months, I was in limbo about just really what I actually wanted to do. And then I did some deeper diving into myself and really just trying to figure out why I was self-doubting and having these feelings that I was having. And I came to the conclusion that I just need to believe in myself more, because if I believed in myself more, then it wouldn't be a question if I could get into these dance departments or actually succeed as a dancer in college, because I can dance. Anybody that knows me can tell you, your girl can dance, but it's just be like that self-confidence thing, you know? So basically, I've come to the conclusion that your girl is going to college. Yay! Applause inserted here. Yay! But yeah, I think that is ultimately going to be the best decision for me, because in order to accomplish my dream, which what my real dream is to have my own dance studio. Since I love to be a dancer and I want to be a business owner, put the two together and you get a dance studio. So yeah, and I did research and figured out, like, okay, if I want to do this, then I need to go to college. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? But yeah, that's where my head is with the whole post-secondary situation. Next topic, mental health. Girl, mental health. Oh my God, let's talk about it. So, I would say that this whole time I've been in high school, like the whole 4 years, my mental health has literally been the worst that it's ever been before. And I think that that's because, you know, just being in high school in the time that we're living in now, you know, we went through the whole pandemic, and just living in Chicago, there's so much going on there alone. So it's just a lot. Like, there's a lot going on every day. You're looking at the news, something bad is happening, or people are dying from a new disease, and it's just like, oh my God. And on top of all of that stress that you have going on in your outside world, or the world around you, you have all of this stress dealing with school. Like, this year in particular, like I mentioned before, it's just a lot of stress with just being a senior in general, in the time that I unfortunately have to be a senior. Like, yeah, we're living in some really crazy times, and I say that to say, just check up on people. Like that friend that you feel like is always the most happiest, jolliest person may secretly inside be the most depressed person in your circle. So yeah, I would just say something that we've also seen in the media is just, we need to check up on each other more, you know, make sure that people are actually okay, other than when they just say, oh, I'm okay, if that makes sense. But now, like currently now, I can say that I am in a better place now that I know what I'm going to do with my life next year, because that is where a lot, if not a lot, all of my stress stemmed from, was just not knowing what my life would look like in the next year. So now that I have a little bit of a better idea, I am in a better space now. Yeah, that was all that I had for you guys in today's video, and I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Yeah, bye. Okay, I just had to come back and show y'all the finished product because it was kind of hard for me to like do the whole talking and doing my hair thing. I don't know if I could tell, but yeah, I did like a little bun situation and like, you know, the little swoop. Yeah, but, and I also forgot to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you made it to the end of this video, you are a GOAT, okay? You are a GOAT, because I know this is kind of long. So I'm going to say, if you made it to the end of this video, comment a red heart in the comments. Yeah, all right, by this time for a bit. So,